Wynn Sullivan. I served World War II in Italy. I was there from September of '44 to July of '46. And I was with the 62nd Troop Carrier Group. We took places and people wherever they had to go. I was a navigator. And
did you like navigating?
I did because I got to see so many places. And see, we didn't operate as a crew. I mean, a set crew as a bomber group would do. We were assigned different flights. We had about 5 navigators in our particular squadron, and we would be with different pilots most of the time. One of the interesting things that happened to me was the different amounts, or different types of cargo. The most memorable cargo that I ever had anything to do with was money. We flew $2.5 million worth of U.S. currency from Naples, where they had a port of embarkation. This, of course, was about a year after the war was over. And they had another port of embarkation in Bremen, Germany. And they were running low on money in Bremen, and they had a surplus in Naples. So they sent, it amounted to about 32 cartons of U.S. currency. We flew from Naples to Bremen, but we got off to a late start because of just getting the stuff on the plane, and then we took off and we ran into some bad weather. Instead of going directly to Bremen, the pilot decided to go to Marseille, France, and spend the night. Well, it was a young lieutenant, and he had 3 non-coms with him, and it was their duty to load, guard, and unload the money. But we spent the night in Marseille and picked up the trip again the next morning. The lieutenant and his buddies, of course, stayed on the plane because they weren't about to. So we got to Bremen the following day, and they were happy to see us because nobody had told them that we were staying in Marseille. When we were about 2 hours late the preceding day, they issued the equivalent of a all points bulletin to be on the lookout for this C-47. They didn't tell them the reason, of course, but they were feared that somebody had just absconded with $2.5 million. But the funny part was we did get to Bremen. The lieutenant turned the money over to the proper authorities at that point, and he got a receipt that said, "Received from Lieutenant John Dokes, 32 cartons of United States currency, said to be in the amount of $2,350,000. That's what he had to say. So after that, we took him to the officers' club. He had about 3 drinks and passed out. We didn't see him till the next morning when we left and came back home.
How nervous he was that whole time.
Oh my God, he was scared to death.
Can I ask you just very quickly? I have heard, I told my classes that navigation was the most intellectually demanding job that you could be assigned pretty much. Did you find it intellectually demanding, difficult? I don't know how you guys did it.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think you'd have to be just an average student. We like to kid the pilots, saying that they picked the navigators first because of their brains, and then whatever was left, they made pilots out. But I just did not have the physical response. I was just not quick. I did not have the ability to be a pilot. I realized that. Yeah, but no, I enjoyed being a navigator.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.